Today we look at Parashat Toldot, Genesis 25 verse 19 to 28 verse 9, and Malachi 1 verse 1 to chapter 2 verse 7. Isaac marries Rebecca. She's from Padan Aram, but Isaac was 40, but they were unable to have any children. So Isaac went and prayed to the Lord about it, and it took 20 years. So after 20 years, when Isaac was 60, he had a child. He got his wife pregnant, and while she was pregnant, there was a toss in her womb. It's like she couldn't figure out what was going on, this constant struggle in the womb. So she inquired of the Lord, what is happening? And God revealed to her that two nations were in her womb, and that the younger would rule the older. And she gave birth, and Esau came out first, and Jacob came out holding his heel. Esau grew up to be a hunter, but Jacob stayed in the tents, and he was more someone who studied the Torah. He was more someone who was constantly seeking the face of God. And Isaac loved Esau because he was a hunter, and he would carry the meal, the food to the family. One day, when Esau came in, he was very tired, and Isaac was making lentil stew. Now, what I'm understanding is that lentil stew is for the food for mourners. And so in Israel, when they're cooking the lentil stew, this is what they eat. And so they were mourning Abraham's death, that Esau, he was mourning. So he came in extremely tired, and he wanted food. All he wanted was to feed his flesh, his ego. He was very egotistical, and Jacob said to him, must sell him his birthright. And he didn't value it. And I mean, when I die, it carries no weight. He didn't really, you understand? But when we die, it carries weight. And so all of that went against him. And you will notice here that his name was changed to Edom, meaning red. So he lost his birthright that day. And so Jacob claimed the spiritual inheritance of his fathers, the forefathers, and Edom or Esau lost it that day. And it goes on that his father eyes got dim, and he wanted to bless him, and so he sent him to go get hunt the meal to prepare for him. But Rebecca remembered the word of the Lord, that the younger one is the one to get the blessing. So Rebecca, with her conjured up some plan, and she and Jacob tricked Isaac, and he blessed Jacob with the birthright. And so Jacob got the spiritual inheritance. He got Abraham's inheritance. He got the claim to the nation of Israel. And when Esau came, he realized what went down, because Jacob stole it. So twice Jacob stole his birthright, and he did not get the blessing, and he was angry and wanted to kill his brother. And then we look in Malachi there, where God is saying that he loved Jacob, but he didn't like Esau. And it was because of what Esau represented. But God called him Edom, meaning red, because the lentil stew was red, and all of that, when he sold his birthright. And then it goes on further to talk about the priests, how the people were giving God lame animals, things that were blemished and disfigured, and yet they would keep back the good animals from God, and he wasn't pleased, and he was saying, don't offer those sacrifices to me. It's moral of the story here for me is we need to protect our birthright. We need to watch over it. We need to value it. And in our lives, value the things that God has given to us, and steward it. We need to be disciplined about it, and not to be emotional, but to, no matter how we feel, no matter what is happening, to go after what God has given to us. And this is the reminder, because of his emotional state and how he was feeling, he gave up what was rightfully his. Where, when we're giving to God, we need to give to God as he has prescribed, as he has requested. We need to honor the God of the universe. The people disdained what they were offering to God. They just gave him something. And what hurts is the fact that they had the good things and they were hiding it from God. And God wasn't pleased with the priests, and he wasn't pleased with the people. And so in our lives, let's honor God and give him of our best, because he's the God of the universe. He's the God who made the heavens and the earth. Let us honor God by giving him the best of all that we have. Have a great week. Bye.